And 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg. Glad to have you on board. The home team control the opening tip, and we'll get this one started. We've got Oden, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there, and Wallace. The natural grabs the rebound inside. Howard is out there with Brandon Bass. Baseline jumper. Wallace misses. Marsh. Aldridge is covering. Cuts off the pass.
Your team doesn't need that mistake. You got to be efficient.
Shoots from the corner. Marsh snatches down the defensive board. Here's Gary. No good. Aldridge with some nice D. The natural is guarded by Howard. Shot's good.
Boy, I tell you what, it's always a good feeling to get the first points of the game. I don't care who you are.
Inside. Pass. Guarded by Oden. Wallace with the ball. The machine makes it from 18 feet out.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. It's rebounding that he thinks could be the X factor today. He told me that it doesn't matter what they do in other aspects of the game if they get dominated on the backboards, which is always a possibility against a team that puts so much effort into their rebounding. Guys?
Great, Doris. Thank you.
Not necessarily an overlooked part of the game, but rebounding can affect everything else you do.
Just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Oden passes to Aldridge. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking that he couldn't sink it.
Oden with the rebound.
If you want to get your teammate open for a shot, you've got to set a better screen than that.
Takes it up. Tries to lay it in, but it doesn't go.
Great defense there. Challenged the path of the shooter, which caused the miss.
Aldridge out there with Oden. Then it's Wallace.
The fast break left the defense scrambling to react, and they couldn't get to him in time.
They've got Howard. Got a piece of it. Howard with the steal. They've trailed the entire game now. A chance to jump on ahead. Stolen away.
They haven't adjusted to the defensive intensity they're facing, and it's resulted in far too many turnovers here. I mean, just in this quarter alone, they've been throwing it all over the gym.
The home team call time. They trail by 1. Here's Marsh, and the jumper is good. Here's Oden. The machine nets it from the wing. .140 left in the first. It's tipped. Here's Marsh. Buries the free throw line jumper. Here's Wallace. No points for him. The natural is guarded by Howard. Dismissed. They retain possession. And that one's good by Aldridge.
His height is really an advantage on that medium-range jumper. He can just rise up and pop it right over the defenders and get a good shot every time.
Here's Marsh. Oden with the rebound.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
The machine. That one is good on the way-in. 6 points for him. Here's Gary. Can't connect from the wing. And here comes Wallace. Oden out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Wallace. The natural connects from in close.
That's really a terrific look inside. Set him up beautifully.
They've got Howard. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Mr. Perfect. Oden grabs the rock. Good if it goes. What a buzzer beater.
That's simply a big-time shot right there, Kevin. To have that amount of concentration.
Now the second quarter about to start. Seven-point differential. We've got Wallace. Oden out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. The natural. And the rebound goes to Howard. Here's Marsh. Offline from the high post.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down and in need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up. Boy, he's such a powerful finisher, Kevin.
Well, it's almost a sure thing when he gets in that close, Clark.
A clear path? You don't want to get in the way of this fella.
Oh, no. He's cleared for landing every time. Great open look there.
Kicks it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, Marcus can't be consistently one of the best rebounders in the NBA. How does he rebound as well as he does? Well, Marcus says it's not just about going out there and getting it. I study my opponents a lot. I study the projectile of the basketball, trying to get myself in a good position to rebound shots. Guys, he's got the length and also the mentality to be a beast on the backboard.
Anticipating the bounce, a key to rebound, and Camby is a master at. Thanks, Doris. No good on the second free throw. Goes up and laid up and in. 10 points for him.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Easy shot, and the jumper falls for him.
You know, I really like that sense of urgency they're showing in this second quarter. That's impressive. That's what you want to see. They were a little lethargic coming into the game.
Releases from 15. That's good.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
Marsh. Wallace covering. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here is Oden. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. The machine can extend the lead to double digits. Marsh. Wallace covering. Mr. Perfect. And he lays that one up and in.
They've dialed up the intensity a notch here. Almost hitting on half of their attempts after struggling with shooting in the first half.
Aldridge a screen. Off the screen. Rips it down, coming off the screen.
That's how you do it. That was a nice setup. I mean, the pick was in the right place, right where it should have been.
Followed the strategy that is mapped out on the sideline. Those timeouts mean a lot for these guys.
Yes, they do.
Stripped away.
He just lost another one, Kevin. I mean, he's really having a difficult time seeing the defense here.
The natural with the charge. That is his first foul of the game. Gets the whistle, and he'll go to the line. Mr. Perfect sets a pick. Comes up empty from the wing.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
That's good. 10 points for him.
He saw the height mismatch and went to work immediately. That's smart basketball.
Gary. Aldridge is covering. Here's Gary. Kept alive. Pass to Howard. The home team called timeout. Ten-point lead. Behind the arc. And that is good.
When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
The natural, and he jams it in beautifully.
Plays like that are what makes this league so great. He's a special player.
I don't care if you're a fan of another team, you have to admire someone, Clark, who can make those types of plays.
Boy, that was nice and easy, but easy's probably just the way he likes it.
Yeah, and the one-hand slam always looks nice, Clark, on the highlight reel.
In an effort to solidify the middle, they've changed to a 2-3 zone. One hand, two hands. This guy's so good, he might be able to dunk it with no hands.
I knew you were going there. Hey, from that position, he's always going to find a way to throw that thing down.
Now, that's what you're supposed to do with an offensive rebound. Don't play around with it. Rise up and send it home.
Just a tear to have to deal with down there.
Yeah, he's an animal in the lane.
Takes it up. Buries the short-range shot. He's got 16.
Right now, their offense is playing through him, actually going through him just about every time, and he's answered the call with tremendous play.
Jacks up the triple, and no good trying to get that one.
It's HP at the... These two have both turned in some...
Now the second half about to begin in just a moment. He's out there with Oden and Wallace. The machine clanked off the front of the rim. They've got Howard. Open look. And that one's good. He has 5. Here's Wallace, looking for his first bucket of the game. Uncovered. Mr. Perfect yanks it down inside. Here's Marsh. Nails the easy jumper.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
It's a 5-point game. The natural. Gary yanks it down off the glass.
Well, it's clear they've got the advantage on the boards in this one, Kevin.
He'd better get going. Here's Marsh. Scooped up. Mr. Perfect flushes it in. They have now scored 6 unanswered.
When he can turn a missed shot into that kind of slam, maybe the miss was a good thing.
Well, and what a lift it gives a team to see that type of play.
Well, he's leading by example. He's actually walking the talk when he makes plays like that.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Trailing by 5. Here's Marsh. Hits the quick shot. He's got 11.
That makes it 4 for 5 to start the third. Really coming out of halftime looking to get a big jump on the opponent.
Got that bucket in no time at all. About 3.5 minutes left in the third. Poked away. Here's Gary. Kept alive. Over Wallace. Nice defense from Wallace.
He just hasn't been able to get on track in this game. Not like he would like to. He's a much better shooter than he's shown.
Down low. The natural.
He's put the team on his shoulders and really carried them offensively. An amazing performance by that man.
Here's Marsh. Nails it. He's got 13.
He's been extremely active out there. He has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
The natural. A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. 7-point differential. Mr. Perfect. Oden is on it.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected it.
The machine can't connect on the quick shot. Here's Marsh. Wallace with the rebound. 1:46 left in the third quarter. The natural. Knocks it loose. Shot's good from Oden. Oden's got his first points in this one.
To get him the ball.
Excellent D from Howard.
Once he gets it inside, Kevin, he's really a good finisher. That's a good effort defensively to force the miss. Wow, talk about confidence and attitude. He dropped that fast break triple right in the defender's face.
To the paint. Goes up. Hammers it in.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. Let's go with a three. And we are heading into the fourth. Lots of production in this one as we conclude the third. And the final period of play just about to start. Trailing here by 8. We've got Oden, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there, and Wallace. Fires from the high post. Hits the bottom of the net. 19 points in the game.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team him. That's your only hope.
They've got Howard. The three hits the bucket. He's shooting 42% from long range.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Gets a good look. Rebounded by Howard. The home team have it, and it's a one-possession game. Here's Marsh. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players.
Takes it up. Hits it, and with the blocking foul, he'll have a chance for one more.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for.
He can't complete the three-point play.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Marsh. Bullseye. He's got 21.
He can't be stopped. It's been a volcanic eruption.
And here comes Wallace. The machine. Dwight Howard grabs the board. "18 feet away. Good."
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Goes up and dunked in. Great play on the feed.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
To tie it up. Good.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Takes it up. And the one-handed jam to finish.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
Goes up. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Here's Oden. The natural. And off the glass as he lays that one up and in.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Here's Marsh. Takes it up. Buries it.
He's done a really nice job of maintaining focus, staying sharp, and providing his team with offense.
Right now, these guys holding on to a small lead.
It's anyone's game right now, partner. Every possession is critical.
Sinks the first one, and that'll put him up by 2.
Good job getting to the line here in this half. I think that speaks a lot to this team's fortitude. They were determined to get that ball inside and draw foul.
Perfect from the line, and it's a 3-point ball game.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
For 3, it bounces out of bounds after the shot. as many as 11 points. The natural sets a pick. .138 left in the fourth. From the corner, snaps the net.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around. Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Puts the move on. Fouled as he went up, and he'll go to the line.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Sinks the second, and that brings them within 2.
Well, he split his free throws, but if they can get a stop here, they've still got a chance. Sometimes you just don't connect. They can't dwell on it. They've got to move on and just D up and get it back.
A 2-point game. Unload from 9. Oden snatches the rebound. 1:05 left in the game. Terrific swat. Marsh. Less than 1 minute left. Can't get the heave to fall. They're running out of time. Gary gets the reach-in call.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Kevin, that trip to the line was huge, and he builds their lead to 2 possessions.
From about 19 feet. Bullseye. And he has 28 points for the game.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
Tipped. This is a crucial possession for him. A lot at stake here. Gary with the screen. To tie it up. And finish up with a nice layup. And it's a tie ball game.
They're in the penalty. They have to defend without fouling.
From 17 feet out. Gary inhales it. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. Overtime just ahead. Jump ball right around the corner. The home team win the tip-off to begin overtime. Picked up by Aldridge. To the inside. Great anticipation.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Out of bounds, and we're going the other way. Here's Marsh, and he misses the go-ahead basket. Marsh is tagged with the reach. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wallace. The natural. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, he certainly can't be happy leaving points at the line, but at least he got them the lead.
Gary, guarded by Oden, so they take the lead.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
The machine drains the easy jumper. They trail by 1. Mr. Perfect, guarded by Oden. Off target on the first. Does make the second, and that ties this game up.
He couldn't make them all, but at least he got this game tied up.
The natural sets a pick. Gary corrals the miss off the defensive glass. 1:34 left in overtime. Marsh. Wallace covering. From the wing.
That's how you got to play basketball, Kevin. I mean, it's about desire out there.
Yeah, that'll win some points with your teammates.
And respect, too.
Lets it go from the wing. Nothing but net.
He's just so clutch. Here's a guy you want on your side with the game on the line, Kevin.
Goes up. Wallace gets a hand on it. Marsh is whistled for reaching in.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
To the paint. Takes it up. Throws it down.
Took advantage of a little bit of lax defense right there.
Well, those chances are usually not going to go by the wayside. The tray scooped up.
A rare miss on that one bailed out the defense. He'll usually make you pay for soft serve defense like that. Kevin, they need to execute perfectly. No empty trips on every play from here on out.
Here's Marsh. A little long, but it goes in. He's got 32.
His all-star effort has it knotted up. They'd be down big without his contribution.
Shoots it. Ooh, off target. He got it up in time, but the potential game winner won't drop. Another time. The fourth quarter was not enough in overtime to start with the jump ball. The away team control the tip. The natural.
Well, you know, it hasn't been much of a contest under the boards, Kevin. They're pulling them all down. They're controlling that area of the game.
Trailing by 2. Goes up. Hoop plus the hard. He would not be denied, and he'll have a chance to make it a three-point play. That's on Dwight Howard.
This is one of the NBA's most skilled finishers, and it's not hard to tell why.
Well, he is one hard man for a defense to deal with. He dumps it off. Stolen. It's one-on-one. The 10-footer banks it home.
They're giving up too much height on that matchup. He can just shoot right over him.
2:06 left in overtime. Here's Marsh. It's blocked, but he recovers it. Oh!
Nice. Big momentum builders, those second chance points.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Couldn't keep a handle on it. In these close games, you can't afford too many mistakes.
Guarded now by Gerald Wallace. He is called for the travel, and they'll turn it over. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the middle. Here hauls it in off the glass. Not a lot of time to get back in this one and get it under control.
Yeah, there's no time to waste right now.
Mr. Perfect gets the whistle, and he'll go to the line. Gets the first. That ties this game up. Gets them both, and now they have the lead.
That was a huge trip for them, and he made the most of it. Those could be the points that win them the game.
Takes it up. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go.
Well, they've had the advantage in rebounding all night, but none bigger than the one right there.
And no problem at the line here for the three-point play.
That and one has made it a two-possession lead. That's why you can't foul and let them score the basket.
The natural is called for charging. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Great job by the defender that time. He got his feet set, stood his ground, and absorbed the contact.
The home team with an excellent chance to put the nail in the coffin. The machine gets called for the reach. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for two. Perfect from the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Nice job to make them all. That's a big play to extend their lead.
The away team take their last timeout. Here's Wallace. The machine. And a three. He has 35.
Kevin, this has really been a competitive, fun game.
Decisive possession. The crowd on the edge of their seats. Just 5 to shoot. 2 on the clock. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
They need to get a 3 here to stay alive.
The machine. Here's Oden. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. As we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Brand Player of the Game.